No, we just turn on the lights.
We've got flashlights, dude. Come on.
Okay, roll for flashlights, Richard.
Simon rolls for flashlight.
No, you roll for flashlights.
You never said Simon says. That's how it works.
No, Simon is now like an NPC. I'm never gonna let him roll for your equipment unless it's like an invention or something.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you got like very compact flashlights or so. Wait, no, you rolled.
Headlights.
What do you got? Like what kind of flashlights do you want?
They're pocket flashlights that have.
No, Richard, you have to see. We have to keep our hands available. So put those lights on our heads.
Yeah, they're
or just like the ones you snap to your uniforms, like.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
They clip over the shoulder. They've got they clip over the shoulder, and they've got 3 different settings. They've got regular, they've got infrared, and then they've got spectrometer. Basically,
Dude, you should have said that in the beginning. They're still flashlights. Sorry.
Yeah, you should say first what you want, and then you roll, and then that's what you get.
You just got to add what kind of flashlights they were. Now you say they like clip to your shoulder and stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough.
And they're compact, and let's say they have a long battery life too.
Okay. The battery will not die out
your
this
equipment
session.
list, flashlights.
All right. The battery will not die out this session.
I'm gonna invest in some kind of predator flashlight that actually moves with your vision.
By the way, what's the color of your suits? Are they also like yellow? Like what you've based them on? I think those are mostly yellow.
Yeah, they're yellow and with like red red X's on them.
Red X's?
Or not X's, red circles. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And I guess they have like your logo on it somewhere.
That's inside of the circle.
Okay, cool. So yes, you guys are snooping around at night. What's the plan?
I think the plan is she's an opera singer, so why don't we just go to the main, to the opera place, the main hall, where stage is, and just start clapping our hands, and that we demand her on stage. We want to hear her sing, and then we grab her.
Well, wait. We gotta do some investigating first, because she might not be the only one here. She's the only one we've seen so far. But opera houses, all these other ladies have died. Don't you think one of them could have come back?
All those other ladies.
What other ladies?
Didn't you say there have been accidents?
Yes, accidents, but not fatal accidents.
Oh, there haven't been any fatal accidents?
No.
Okay. Well,
no.
There might be another ghost here, or there might be something more. We don't know. We investigate, and then we catch.
I already did my investigation. I rolled a freaking 6.
Yeah, but we have to investigate inside the building.
Ah.
That's
get
why
some
we
ghost
have
readings.
All of our equipment.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
get some ghost readings.
Okay, give me that
stuff.
Dries,
don't you want to study ghosts?
Yes. Actually, he just wants to study them and then shred them.
Yeah. And what Simon is going to do, Simon's going to take some of the surveillance equipment, and he's going to set a piece up that can like record the ghost apparitions near the what did I call it?
What do you mean?
Organ. He's going to set it up near the organ so that it can capture her if she's ever because we have a plan for the organ. And then he's going to set up a few, reading thingamabobbers around the different areas so that we can capture any movements or voices, sense where she's going, or if there's more than just one, and so on and so forth.
Okay,
John,
May I interrupt you for a moment? It's important.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even though you came up with it, Dries, do you want to roll for ghost studying equipment? I'm like surprised you didn't do this on your own.
Sure.
You know, like video cameras and stuff like that, and regular cameras.
Yeah, I knew I forgot something.
I'll just write it down like ghost study equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll technology, and you can add your ghost die.
A 6. Yes.
Yeah, 6. You've got the top of the line gear, Dries. What kind of stuff do you got?
I have all the high-tech gear. A scientist who studies ghosts should have. So
okay.
All the ectoplasmic readers, sensors, and
yeah, you got like a
special...
camera with like a UV setting on it and stuff like that.
Indeed, and that can and actually some sensor that I can place in the room that I can sense from where the most ecto readings are coming from.
But besides the regular stuff like a video camera and stuff like that, your other like studying equipment is pretty immobile. They'll have to like be set up with a tripod and stuff like that. It's nothing handy like a PKE meter or something like that. But you've already got your ghost glass to do that kind of thing. Simon's ghost glass. So okay, yeah, you got your ghost studying equipment.
Cool.
There you go. Yes. What's next? Oh yeah, Richard, you were saying.
Right. And what John's going to do is because he's going to be the one who's more hands-on, because he sees that Simon's not himself today. He's going to ask, or he's going to take the ghost glass. He's going to put it on, and he's going to be the one that's going to be the hands-on today.
Okay. By the way, this is your actual first ghost. Your other, like, slime, that was like, you bought that off another franchise, another Inspectres franchise. Okay? So this is actually your first ghost. So this is probably a big moment for Randy.
Oh, yeah.
And you're probably jealous at Simon and John who, like, saw the ghost and you didn't.
Yeah. Don't we all have those glasses?
No, you only have one.
There's only one right now.
You only have one slime cannon too. You're like the guy with the slime cannon. Remember, you're just starting out. You don't have that big of a budget yet. I actually think you guys already have a bunch of impressive stuff for such a small group with such limited funding.
Well, the reason we have such limited funding is because we spent all our money on this impressive stuff.
Yeah, that's true. You bought like all the fancy gear, and then we were like, "Shit, where are we gonna have our headquarters?"
Why are we gonna put it all? The generator first before I got our headquarters, man. That's stupid.
So what I'm gonna do is, because Randy hasn't seen it yet, and he's got the Slimer, I'm going to actually give him the glass and show him how to work it, because I know how, because I rolled that technology roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you shoot her, I'll grab her, but we gotta make sure she's not the only one, or she's the only one.
Don't worry, I got my equipment set up. If there are more than one ectoplasmic specters in this place, I'm certain my equipment will pick it up.
Yeah,
all right,
Dries?
let's go. Let's go.
The ghost glass. Not only does the ghost glass like allow you to see invisible ghosts, it also has like this HUD that it can like pick up nearby psychokinetic energy. That's like this HUD with like a meter on it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, carry on.
Sweet.
So don't
Yeah,
worry,
you
if there's
guys-
more than one apparition in this place, my gear will catch it. Sense it, you know.
Excellent.
If you at least can get it into the room where you set it up, because you need to set it up.
Into the opera house itself, you know.
Yeah, Dries, are you going to like take all of the gear with you, like in a big backpack or a suitcase or something, or are you gonna like set it up in a specific room?
Usually he transported inside this big silver case, you know, metal case.
Okay, yeah, big suitcase.
But he goes into the main room, you know, where they actually perform the operas, and he
The
plays all the
stage.
equipment in there. The
Are you
stage.
where are you gonna put it? Because there's like the seats, there's like the balcony boxes, you know, like.
How many does he have? I would say 4 or 5. So he
mean
places one at the back of the stage, 2 at the side of the audience, and 1 above at the balcony at the back.
Why don't
So
we
they're
put it
all
like
connected.
3 or 4, so it's either like a triangle or a square.
Yes, it's a square. So 1 on
okay.
the back of the stage, 2 at the sides of the audience, and
Okay.
then 1 at the back on top of the balcony.
Okay, hold on, Dries. I'm gonna have to cut you off there. So, Randy is setting up his gear. What does John mean while he's setting up all the high tech stuff that you don't understand?
John is going to meditate. He's got to get his game face on.
And where is he gonna meditate? Also, like in the stage area,
Yeah, he's gonna
like
meditate.
in the opera hall itself. Oh, okay. So he's probably like sitting in a chair in a chair there somewhere.
hmm
Okay, cool. And is Simon there somewhere too?
Simon is actually checking on all of his equipment.
Okay, cool.
He's constantly going around, walking from each piece of equipment to the other, checking on them, making sure everything's working perfectly.
Okay. I now know what you guys are gonna do because I'm gonna actually lead you up to it. So you guys are like approaching the opera hall, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the main area is just called the opera hall, right?
I don't know.
And you hear like something in the distance. It sounds like this mysterious, eerie but beautiful singing.
Put on your ear muffles.
Yeah,
It's too
It's a
beautiful
woman.
to be natural.
It's a woman. So yeah, hold on for a moment. Here we go. That's the music. Give me a moment, guys. Need to check my script. Here we go. So yes, you hear this singing. What do? You were right about to enter the opera hall.
I stop, or we were all about to enter the opera hall.
Yes.
Okay. I put my hand out to stop the other two. Shh, guys, you hear that?
Yes. Let's go. I want to set up my equipment.
Wait. Slowly. You need to peek around the corner, see if you can see her.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. It's an opera. It's an opera, so it has like the big double doors that lead up to like the main area. Big double doors.
Oh, lovely.
We just go in there, be very, very quiet, and then set up our equipment.
Alright.
And we just stay from it is just, to make it. We want to capture your divine singing.
You suddenly hear some clattering behind you. What do?
I
I turn around and I point my the cannon at it.
Okay. You see a cleaning lady there with like a cart full of cleaning equipment and a mop, and she looks like very startled as you point the cannon at her.
It's nothing, ma'am. This is just a glorified vacuum cleaner.
She like backs up very slowly, like taking the cart with her.
Yes, ma'am, I don't think it's safe to be here right now. There's an apparition in that building.
And she starts backing up around the corner, still like walking backwards, and she disappears out of view.
Okay. Let's go in. Very, very quiet.
You
All
open the
right.
door?
So we walk in very, very, very quietly.
Okay.
I first go up to the balconies.
Wait, you go up to the boxes, the balcony boxes?
On the end of the hall, yes.
Yeah, because that requires you to like go upstairs and stuff, because you're now at like the bottom level entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys want to head in through two different spots, or do you all want to like head in through the same door? I need to know this.
Oh, no, wait. I'm not going to put them up there. If I can just get them in a specific area on the main floor, it's the same result.
We're all gonna basically enter the same door.
There's no need to split up right now.
Split up, yeah, we can do more damage that way.
But I need to know where you're gonna enter, obviously. So you need to decide.
To the main hall, probably.
Yeah.
So you open the big double doors.
Very, very quiet.
So you sneak in.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sneaking. That's athletics. Simon
Crap.
gets to add his ninja die.
Oh God, this is gonna be horrible.
I've got a 3. Yes, got a 3.
John,
Right,
you
John.
are like completely silent.
And Simon got a 4.
Okay, Richard, you can describe something impressive for John.
So, John, John, you 1 minute you see John, and the next you could have sworn he was there, but that shadow looks kind of that shadow couldn't be John. John isn't a shadow; he's a human.
He's a specter,
Where
I
the
knew
hell
it.
did he go?
Okay, cool. Why did everybody revert their die back to 1? Now I don't know what you rolled.
I had a
Oh,
3 and had a 4. Simon had a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna do Dries first then.
Yes.
Okay, Dries.
Yes?
Hmm.
I had a 3.
Okay, you're like sneaking in there and you're like telling everybody, you gotta be very, very quiet, and then you like trip over something and like your suitcase flies out of your hand and it like in midair it like flies open but then somehow you see like one tripod falling out like opening up and like landing perfectly on the ground. It's like completely set up already. But still, you fell and you made a lot of noise. Okay, and for Simon, he got a 4, right?
Yes.
Richard, that means he managed to do he managed to sneak, but still there has to be like a negative or humorous effect added to it. So yes, describe that for us.
All right, so he was sneaking, he's sneaking, but because he's so scared, his sneak it looks more like the creep. He's like looking around all beady-eyed. His eyes are really wide, and his hands and fingers are up and crooked, and he's just really, really scared, and every single sound makes him turn around really quickly.
He now looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, like when he's sneaking around. I get it. Zoinks! Okay,
Basically.
cool. Yeah. Alright, you did that the way it should have been. Okay, so yes, you guys are like sneaking up to the stage, and when you look up, you see like this ghostly figure floating there right above the stage. It doesn't have any legs, but it's very round in form, and it clearly has hands, and it has like long hair tied into ponytails, and for some reason it's wearing a helmet with like horns. And she's singing in a very clearly audible voice, and you're not certain, but you think she's singing something in Latin. And yes, she is dressed like a Valkyrie.
I think she is singing the Flight of the Valkyries.
No, that one has more oomph in it. She's singing a more quiet song. It kind of sounds sad. How do you react?
Well, time to
Somehow,
nail her.
but then you did the whole thing with like the clank, with all the things falling out your suitcase. She sees you and she disappears.
I put on the Ectospectres.
Also, now something happens. Hold on, because you guys aren't used to this kind of stuff. Dries?
Yes?
Did you see the two black dice I put there?
Yes?
Could you roll them, please?
Sure. 4 and 6.
A 4. Hold on. Okay, Dries, this is like your first ghost, and you like really messed up there, man. I mean, you made all that noise. Now the ghost is gone. This was your big opportunity. You're really annoyed.
God damn it, what was I thinking, you stupid feet!
And you're gonna suffer a 1 die penalty on your next skill roll. Although you normally would, but you have a cool die. As long as you keep the cool die, basically this will not affect you. Know what I mean? Okay. Next up, Richard, you may roll the same.
What am I rolling again?
Roll the 2 black ones I put there.
Let me flip them for. Alright.
A 3. Ooh. No, in this case, always the lowest roll. Okay. You're now basically upset with Randy because it's all his fault the ghost got away. I mean, you were ready to catch her, now she's gone. And let me think for a moment. You take a 1 die penalty, and I'm thinking on which skill. You know what? And you'll probably hate me for this. I'm gonna take a technology die away from you. Because you're too angry to think straight at the moment. Because you could have finished this right here. Yes, that's how the system works. This is basically you taking damage, you lose 1 of your die.
I'm gonna kill you, Dries.
Why?
It's not necessarily because of Dries. This situation would have happened anyway, even if Dries hadn't messed up. Anyway, roll for Simon, Richard.
4.
4. Yeah, basically he's still pretty scared, and he's gonna take a 1 die penalty on his next skill roll. That's all that happens. You basically got the worst result. Okay, so she disappeared. What do you do now?
Well, confessional.
Oh, you're gonna do a confessional? Okay, sure. Let me turn off the music then. You go in front of the camera. What do you say?
John, this is John speaking. Dude, Randy really messed this up. The ghost was there, then she was gone, 'cause you can't frickin' sneak. You can't sneak, you can't do this job. You need to be quiet. You need to hunt these things. I am so angry, I could karate chop him in half. You know what? I think I might do that. You see this gauntlet? This gauntlet could karate chop him in half, okay? He's lucky.
Richard, I'm gonna have to interrupt you there. Remember, you have to pretend you did this recording after everything happened.
I know.
Because you're
That's
speaking
what I was feeling.
you're okay. Yeah, just wanted to remind you. Continue.
And he's gonna say, that's what I was feeling at the moment, 'cause like he messed it up so bad. Like, we could have ended it right then and there, but no, he had to trip, and it was horrible. But in the end, what happened, and I'll deal with him later.
Are you done?
I gotta teach him how to sneak.
Ah.
And confessional done.
Oh, I thought you were gonna add something, because you can use confessionals to add something to a scene. Don't forget that. Okay?
Oh yeah. But what we didn't know was that she had moved right behind us. We thought she disappeared right behind us, coming in for the attack.
Okay, stop right there, Richard. I like that. Okay, so basically, let's say John is now angry with Randy. Start playing it out.
Okay. You see the shadow behind Randy kind of start moving, and then he comes up and he says, "You freaking idiot! What is wrong with you? You're clumsy. You just messed up the opportunity. What are you doing?"
How do you react to this, Trace?
Yeah, why don't you carry all this stuff next time, eh? So I can just pick it out and just place it where I need to.
Fine.
No, the only thing you think about is karate chop, karate chop, karate chop.
And then in the background you hear Simon, guys.
Don't make me karate chop your frickin' head, okay?
See, that's what I mean. Stuff with the freaking karate chops.
Guys?
But the karate chop is what I'm known for. It's what
Guys, this is really important.
What's gonna take out this frickin' ghost? So
Yeah.
Look over there. Really?
If they make a toy out of you, the only action button you're only gonna have with the voice is karate chop, karate chop. I'm too stupid for something else. Karate chop, karate chop.
I don't. What?
And then you look towards Simon, and you see the ghostly large lady floating behind him.
Hey,
She
look,
looks
Granny, why
transparent
don't
and
you
blue.
hit on her?
Slime him, Randy.
And then she opens her mouth and screams at you with a high-pitched scream that's so high it could shatter glass.
We knew it, we were prepared.
Like her mouth becomes giant.